Rasulillah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My dear listeners, I want to welcome you in this program, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This program automatically, it is something which is known, well known, and we know it as domestic violence. So that is GBV. Inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also, I want us really, before I go deep, as a religious leader, we have a book that gives light. And we always give a quotation, because if we really could learn from this sincerely, with a good heart, I think there's no way out where we can really fight ourselves, harm ourselves, or fight one another. So I take you straight away, inshallah, to Surah Ar-Rum, that is the 30th chapter in the Quran, that is the Romans. Ar-Rum, chapter 30, that is chapter 30, verses 21. Let us hear what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in the Quran. وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ بَعْدَ إِسْتِعَاذَةٍ وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kwa Quran nini wayani I said in the Quran that وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, among his signs, and خَلَقَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا, that he has created for you spouses. Now, to continue, I want us to go back to the beginning of the creation. We know that human beings were created. The origin of a human being is from the soil, and that human being is Adam alayhi salam. If we go back to Surah Yasin, Surah An-Nisa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ayyuhan nas, taqu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum min nafsin wahida. That, O humankind, fear your Lord who created you from one soul. Wa khalaqa minha zawjaha, and he created from him his wife. Now, that means he has given Adam that wife, litaskunu ilayha, to have rest, to have what? Tranquility in her. For example, when Adam alayhi salam, in the process of creation, when he saw Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created someone next to him and was lying there, he saw his eyes, the same eyes that he has. She saw her body, the same body that she has. Then he has a feeling. That's why she named her Eve or Hawa, because he fell in love with that, to be a very good companion. So that means he saw that that creation there, but that new creature is a bit delicate, and that is what? That is a woman. That's a woman. So now, as we have read in Surah Rum, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in that creation, do you know what Allah has put between Adam and his wife? One, that is mawadda wa rahma. He has put there love and rahma. And what? And mercy. So, as we see, and God also has given an example. For example, I want to give you an example of a cow. Have you ever seen a cow being violent to the bull? You will see a cow even licking the bull. You can see also in the animals. You can see also in the chicken. You can see also in all whatever God has created. You find that the opposite side is so humble to the what? To the other one. For example, you find that a woman, the female one, is so humble to what? You have never seen a female fighting with a male. That one is, it is impossible. But why is it that we human beings? Yes, we know that God created us differently. We have different thought, different feeling in between us. Now, why are we so violent? It is because we have not known what God has put in between us. You must know the value of a woman. A woman must know the value of a husband. For example, these two things, if it is not there in the marriage, then there will be what? Violent. People will fight in the house. For example, what causes domestic violence? Why are we so violent to one another? Why is a woman so violent to the what? To the husband? For example, uh, some women, they what? They used to hear say, the hearsay, that your husband is like this. Instead of first welcoming the husband, so please, you are welcome. First, give him food, talk with her in a good way, and then later on, you what? You introduce the what? In a good way, in a polite way. But if that one is done like that, you will get that really, you will get that they will what? The woman, the man will what? Will understand. The man will not be violent. But now if you welcome a man, oh, like this, you violent, I had to do like this, that one will cause, a man will be violent. Because we men, we have been created, we are hostile in nature, we are hostile. But some women, they don't know how to handle their what? Their men. And also, a woman also, as a man, they are on a weaker side. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, Ar-Rijala Kawamuna ala Nisa. That men are always stronger than what? Men. In the home, what causes always domestic violence? According to the research that I've done, first of all, our men these days are drunkard. Men can come at home midnight, at 2, at what, when he is drunk. So he wants just to come also and just fall on a woman like that. So now a woman refusing for the man because he is smelling booze, what. That's why a woman can now start what? Being what? So also men, let us also keep our time. The Prophet Muhammad taught us that after the prayer of Isha, after the night prayer, that is after Isha falls at around 8 p.m. So he said, now, if you are finished Salah, you take the right of the women. You go and give their right. That means after prayer, go direct to your home. So if you go home early enough, Alhamdulillah, as we continue with the GBV, we are going to talk something on what? The causes of GBV in the home. First is about the land. You find the land is always inherited. We got always from maybe we inherited, or you got it. Maybe you work hard and then you got the land. Maybe you even agreement, you sign with the children, you sign with the mother. So you find that a man, after maybe, women we like maybe enjoying life, like drinking, what. So when we are bankrupt, say, let me sell this land. And you find that you go and sell the land without the consent of the what? Of the family members. So you find that once maybe someone already has come and said, have you heard that your husband has sold the land? So now that's where the cause of violence start from. So we find people they'll be fighting about it, about what? About the land, the land issue. So another thing that we always experience in our place here, which causes violence in the house, you find that we had work maybe during the season, planting. Maybe you're planting maybe simsing like that, maybe sorghum like that. So you find that a man can go inside the house, empty the sack, put the simsim in the gumboots, going with it outside, and then he goes and sell it to the stores. So with that one also can cause a domestic violence. You have caused a domestic violence because what they have worked for, the family has suffered for a long time, and they have stored their food. Again, they go and sell it. So that is the cause of of domestic violence. Even maybe on the side of also of women also. Women inside a woman is a drunkard. So she can also just go and put in his lesson, he died, and then he go and say without the knowledge of the man. So if the man sees after checking the store, You see the what? The sack of seeds are reduced. The sack of maize is reduced. So that it will what? Cause the what? The violence in the home. Mm. Another thing that causes always those who grow always coffee. You find that they are after harvesting coffee, after putting a store, they sell it out without the consent of the other one. So that one is also cause violence. So in order to what? To stop that violence, please, if you do want to do something, please take you out, sit with your wife. That my wife, you see, the problem is like this. We have this problem like this. Can we really sell this part of the land so that we solve this problem? So if you have done it like that, there's no way a woman or a family member can be violent to you because you have already made what? Put them down and you agree. So agreeing on something is very, very important. It is that shows that the love that you have for your family. So if you don't have that love, then automatically you will never listen to what? To what? As we continue about GBV, the cause of GBV, as I was trying to explain before, we get it that about also monetary factors, about the what? The salary that we earn, about the business that we does. Maybe a man can get a capital and then gives to a woman that you start some business. But at the end of the month, I want some accountability. So you find that a man also may be getting salary. The woman also say, at the end of the month also, I want to see what? The salary. Now, after you have agreed on that, it is good to fulfill it. A woman must bring the accountability. You sit together and say, okay, now you bring what you have worked. You have worked at the end of the month. And even the man also can bring what he has worked, and the salary he has got at the end of the month. So if you come back and sit together, that one will never, that home will never be violent because you will bring the money and then you what? You balance it and then you make the accountability and you make your budget and what to do. If you really do like that, that one there's no way where violent can be in the home. Now on the issue of spending, you find that it is really very bad on a woman's side. That may be you can send money legally. Maybe you may be having your children somewhere, that maybe you're married to another man when you have children somewhere. So you find that a woman can send money illegal at their home. That is very bad. That one can cause really, if a man start knowing it, and it is really very bad. Don't think that you are doing something which is good. You are destroying yourself. You are stealing, you are killing your family. For example, you find that some women, after getting money, they send for their relative to buy for them land in their homes. You find that they are what? Instead of selling, you find that after it happened to a man, the woman was sending the money to their brother to build. After building, after that one, the man sent the what? They said, you are not married here. This is not your what? So that was, you see that one. So it is very bad when you do like that illegally. When you do want to send some money, if there's a problem in your home, maybe the mother-in-law is sick, don't do it legally. Just call the husband. He said, I've got a call. My mother is sick. What can we do out of this money? So if you send it, it will be okay. So in our community, it happened. One of our brother in Islam, they disagree with the wife on the issue of money. And they separated, you see. Because the woman, after coming in the market, because they agreed before that if you will sell it, you bring. It was the man who gave the woman the capital. So the woman started gaining, and got money, started swelling. Because you see now the money has. So when a man has for the money, now the woman can what? So you find that the woman can go inside the room counting money. Once the husband step inside the house, now he can what? He can pretend and then he goes away. That one is very, very bad. So always be open to what? Your husband. Or even the what? The man also should have to be open to the what? To the what? To the woman at the end of the month. Please, you bring the money. I said, I've got this and this and that. So that one, there's no way violence can be in the home. Okay. So my dear listeners, as we continue, really I want to summarize by by saying that at least every family should have with what we call bylaws to govern the family. So this law must be followed by children. Maybe you have elder children who can understand. They have reached adulthood. You sit them, let them know these bylaws. Because if they know this bylaw, there's no way that violence can be in the home. So if this bylaw, we should not wait for the government to give us the bylaw to govern your family. No, you just sit, make the bylaw, and then that bylaw that will guide what? Will guide your family. So I beg to stop here, where we shall meet next time, and by the name Shiek Huthman Oola, the Sheikh of Agago District and the Imam of Patongo Mosque.